welcome back to Beauty Bee and to this video on products that are better together. We're going to go through 6 duos of products that I have in my collection, each of which together perform far better than they do apart. Some of these are really pretty codependent actually, they just don't function unless they're together. While some of the other ones, maybe one product is completely lackluster without the other, but the other can more or less get on okay without it. I think that was actually an okay explanation, but I am sure that it will become more clear as we go through the video. So let's just start with a cheek duo. This is the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek Tint in Work. This was the Sephora birthday gift last year, so I'm guessing that a lot of people have this. It is a cream blush slash lip stain. Personally, I find myself using it more as a blush than a lip product. And then we also have this Wet n Wild Rosé Champagne blush. These are pretty similar colors on me. Once these are applied, these are not too far off in tone on me. Certainly this one is a little bit lighter, and this one is a little bit deeper and a little bit more rosy, but they're both in that sort of glowy peach with a little bit of pink realm. So the reason that these are much better together, and specifically the Milk Makeup Stick is on its own, is that this is very creamy. I find that if I apply this and I do not set it down with some kind of powder, I get pretty oily throughout the day and it will just break up and my skin will just feel disgusting. I will want to scratch at my face, which we try to avoid as much as possible. However, with this on top, the color doesn't change a whole lot because they are pretty similar in tone. This being a little bit lighter really helps because it doesn't tend to add a whole lot more pigment. You know, I don't want to effectively put on this blush and then put on another layer of that blush on top, but adding something pretty similar in tone, but a little bit lighter, a little bit more sheer, and setting it down and setting the Milk Makeup Stick down at the same time is perfect. And together these give such a natural, pretty, glowy complexion. I'm a big fan of this combo. Let's go for the second cheek duo next. The first element of this is this Kiko, actually baked eyeshadow duo. There is a white shade and then a yellow. The yellow is the one that I'm really talking about with this. This is a stunning highlighter, and it's pretty by itself, but if I use this brush with it, this is the Farrah, I believe this is the Conceal and Set brush. Yes, it has the name on it. I use what I'm guessing is the setting side, and I'll just go into this and I'll get this really concentrated, bam, yellow highlight, and it is so interesting and so unusual. I had not understood the Beauty Guru circa 2016, 2017, full on When Harry Met Sally restaurant scene, I'll have what she's having noises that just for some reason took over the beauty community in, probably 2016, 2017. And I can't say that I do understand it now, but this combination gets me a little bit closer to understanding. It is really lovely. And I think that this tool by itself is great for getting a blinding highlight. This highlighter by itself is just a great color for me, but together, it's something else. It is something else. I'm gonna go into eyes, and a product that just didn't work at all without its buddy is my ColourPop Ladybird highlighter. Now I've owned this for quite a while. I've probably owned this for approaching on 3 years, if it hasn't been quite 3 years at this point. And for the first year and a half or so that I owned this, I used it once every 3 months or so. I would kind of convince myself that I'll just, wet it down and I won't touch my eye. I'll be really careful and this will look really pretty. And it did for about 30 minutes. And then this would be just all over my face. This is one of their Ultra Glitter formulas. And they're not kidding when they say it's ultra glittery. However, with the addition of this NYX glitter primer, this is so pretty. I get exactly the effect that I was looking for when I first purchased this shadow, but it's easier to build up, first of all, and I don't end up with half of the glitter just all over my face by, 9:30 in the morning. This keeps it pretty well in place. Yes, there is a little bit of fallout. The glitter does wander a little bit throughout the day, but it's nothing excessive and it's nothing that I feel I can't handle, or honestly, nothing beyond what I really expect to happen with so much full color glitter. By itself, this next shadow is just so boring. This is a light brown. This is from my my Maybelline City Mini palette in Matte About Town. I haven't been swatching throughout, and I don't know why I tried to swatch that because I can't get enough off on my finger to even show you, but it's a matte light brown. I'm using it in my eyebrows today, if that gives you an idea of what color it is. And it's just boring on the eye by itself. However, with this is the Kiko Super Color Waterproof Eyeliner. I believe this is in the shade Golden Olive. This is so pretty. These two products together are gorgeous. Put this shadow all over the lid and up into the crease, and then use this as winged liner. You can be done in like a minute. Both of them are pretty quick and easy to apply. It looks super pulled together. I find it very flattering. I think that it really brings out the green in my eyes, and it's so easy and it's so pretty. And really, I find that this is actually kind of a hard product to use just in general. I find that I really do need a pretty neutral eye for this to look good. I find if I have too much shimmer, that this looks weird in comparison. If I have really bright colors, this is hard to match because it's not dark enough to really pop against brighter colors. It's just a golden olive shade, as the name would suggest, but with neutral shades, and especially with mattes, this is so pretty, and I am a massive fan of these two together, which is why they're in the video. For my final eye duo, we have the NYX Ultimate Edit in Ash, specifically this matte blue shade, this deep blue, and the e.l.f. retractable liner in navy, which I don't know why I'm showing you this. It's a retractable liner. We know what those look like, and we know what the color navy looks like. But these two individually don't look all that blue. I can put this on my waterline or under my lower lash line, and it looks dark. You can see a little bit of blue, but it's nothing super bright. This also can just sometimes look dark if I'm not pairing it with the right kinds of colors, but oh my goodness, these look so bright and beautiful and fun when I use this in my waterline, and then this blue, I say this blue while I'm pointing to both, and I use this blue shadow under my lower lash line. It's so bright, it's so vibrant and pretty, and I'm actually surprised at just how much color these two items bring out in each other. They're just gorgeous together. I am in love with this combo. I think I've used this combination like 6 or 7 times over the past 2 months or so. It's really lovely. And then finally, we have possibly the most codependent pair in this entire video, and that is the EOS lip balm. This one is in the scent Sweet Peachsicle, but they're all basically the same formula, I found. And the Anastasia matte lipstick in the shade Dead Roses. By themselves, both of these are kind of garbage. These EOS lip balms are not particularly good lip balms. They're not very nourishing. They're weirdly bulky, which isn't really anything to do with the performance, but they just don't do a whole lot for your lips. I guess I don't understand how these became so popular, unless it's solely because of the egg shape, which is kind of cute, but also just kind of weird. In any case, it's a mediocre lip balm by itself. This is a pretty garbage lipstick by itself. This is a very pretty color. It is a purpley brown, but it is so dry. This tugs as you apply it. It just looks thick and dry on the lips. It's not an attractive color. It actually skips a little bit too, just because of how dry it is. It tends to sort of pull your lip, and then it'll sort of skip the next little section because it's pulled your lip, and it's a mess. By itself, this is kind of just awful. I can't believe that ABH put their name on it. However, these two together, using this as a lip primer and then applying this on top, is stunning. This brings out the best elements of both of these. The stunning color of this shade, and then the slight, very slight moisture of this lip balm. It's really pretty. I find that together, these make a really easy, everyday, cool toned lip. And it's something that, especially as we get into fall, I can see myself wearing so often. And that brings us to the end of my 6 duos. I would love to hear which products in your collection are just better together than they ever could be apart. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly thought it was fun. And if you did, I hope you will consider liking and subscribing. I'm really looking forward to seeing y'all next time. Bye!